Welcome to First Kind, everybody. What I have here is the FliteLab amp board, and we're super excited. It's been a long time coming. We've been waiting almost a year for this product, and it's finally here, and we're super excited to share with you guys what this product's all about. So this is the first jet propulsion foil assist foil board, and this is just incredible. They did such a good job with this product, and we're just super excited. So you can look at this. It looks just like a regular foil board, but it has a hidden secret weapons right here inside the board. What I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna take this secret cartridge out. This is the secret weapons inside this board. This is the FliteLab's jet cartridge, and basically, yeah, look at this. It's basically a little jet propulsions inside this board. Super sleek. You see it like it was almost hidden inside of the board that you couldn't even tell it's actually there. And yeah, this is what their secret weapon is. So all parts of the board is basically we have the board, the cartridge, you got your batteries, and what we have is a launch pad. So the launch pad basically is what's control the unit, control the cartridge, the jet propulsions. And it basically just lives on the board. You never have any more hand remote controls in your hand. The launch pad basically just lock on the front of the board. Once it locks in there, it basically just stays on the board. Now you're hands free. You get to just, once you press the button, you get the boost. You can just basically paddle, or you have time to kind of position yourself on the board. You never have to worry about your remote control. So you don't have to worry about any of the propulsions on the bottom that you can cut yourself with. So everything is super safe. Everything is locked inside the board, so you don't have to worry about that. And now we're going to assemble the jet propulsion with a battery. The batteries comes in two pieces. So it's super travel safe. You can just pull them apart. They basically are two separate batteries. When you want to check the battery, you basically just shake them, and you get to see how much charge is on the battery, basically like that. And when you want to use them, you basically just snap the battery together. Boom, becomes one big battery, and there's a little tab right here that kind of help you pull the battery, hold the battery and pull the battery out of the cartridge. So they thought of everything with the design. So that's why they've been taking them so long, because they thought of everything for this product. You basically pull the cap off, you slide the battery in, and now you put the cap back on. You're gonna hear the noise. Now the cartridge is basically live. Now we're going to put it back in the board. And then just a little hex, you got to just screw it down. And the board is ready to go. Super simple. Now all you got to do is just mount your foil to the bottom of the board. The cool thing is you get to mount any foil you want on the market with this bottom of this board right here. So super easy. You can see right here, it's with the intakes for the jets, for the water for the jets. And the jet just comes out the bottom back right here. Yeah, so it's super cool. Like, we're super excited. You get to mount any foil you want. So whatever you're comfortable riding, whatever foil that you're comfortable riding already, or foil that you have, you get to go out and ride. So this is definitely something very, very cool. So once you turn the launch pad on, it takes probably a couple seconds for the launch pad to connect to the jet propulsion, and you're ready to go. The launch pad is actually charged with a magnetic pad, so it just pops off. You can put on a magnetic pad, one of those magnetic pads, and then we'll just charge up the board. What this board basically has 3 different presets. It has a prone settings, a wing setting, and a downwind settings. The settings, you can always change the power, the amount of boost you have, and how the delay goes. So you can kind of set it up the way that you like to ride, and how you like the board to function for you to catch waves the way you like. And so this basically is a boost assist. It's not quite like an e-foil or a foil drive that you have like more continuous power, or you have instantaneous power when you touch back down. it was more like once you get up on the foil, you need to like stay on foil a little bit more. Once you touch back down, you had to start over everything again. So it's a little bit more advanced of a board, and it's definitely not for a beginner or someone who actually hasn't have any foil experience, because it's definitely a little bit challenging of a board to be riding. So there's definitely 3 different modes. So I told you some of the presets. You can actually have a paddle assist. Basically, you can press it. It's a 60-second boost that gets you out on the lineup. So it's like a little slow boost that once you press it, it's 60 seconds. You have to like, have to start the paddle a little bit. It doesn't really quite boost you the way that, it's not something that you can just let go and then just get you out on the lineup. You definitely still need to paddle a little bit to help you, but it's going to help you get to the lineup, back of the lineup a lot quicker. And once you press the boost button, it basically automatic boost start boosting. You can hear that motor running, but they actually start out everything. So the moment the jet is out of the water, the motor shuts off, and you can actually start foiling without any interruptions, basically just like a regular foil board. Just look at it. The board is basically like a regular foil board, so you couldn't even tell. So it's super cool, and we do think there's some pros. The pros of this board is basically you have one board quiver. You can have one board quiver. You can use this board for downwinding, prones, and winging, because you can take the cartridge out. You can put a blank in. You can go out and ride without the jet propulsions, or you can put the jet propulsions on to give you that little extra boost, extra assist to catch more waves. Or you can use it to wing, that can get you up on plane a little bit faster, or you downwind. We think this is the coolest board to be on downwind. You don't have to drive, you don't have to lug around those big boards and not able to go, the big subboards, or you can just go out with a smaller board that is just more comfortable, more nimble. We cannot talk about the pros without some of the cons. So the cons with this board, it is a little bit advanced. It's not for your average foiler. It definitely have some foil skills, know how to ride the waves a little bit, and can a little pump a little bit. You can actually have more fun on this board once you know how to pump and how to ride the foil. It's a tech board, so it costs a lot, but look, the board is super sleek, super cool. We know this board is going to be fun, for some people to have and enjoy. So if you have any questions about this, the FliteLab M board, give us a call at Force Kayak Wake, or visit us on our websites, and hope to see you out there on the water. Ride with Force.